Yo, what's good? It's K-Leza here from the Verzuz podcast, presented by Ever Defining, recorded at 6 Degree Studios. And yeah.
It's your boy Gene. You know what it is.
What's good? It spells 90.
DEAD, skin sane.
And the energy's high right now because there's a lot going on.
That's a fact.
So it's gonna be an exciting podcast to say the least. I hope everyone's feeling well today.
I'm feeling 100% better than last week. I tell you that much, man.
Yeah, we got Gene back in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is.
Glad he's back.
Yeah, actually, we didn't do last week at all. We just didn't do it last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
100%.
That's right.
Yeah.
For sure.
But so we're here,
go, bro.
revitalized, and there's been a lot of things that's been happening out here in the hip hop world. The first thing is first. A new album from Russ.
Fuck Russ, bro. Fucking hell, G.
I like the energy.
That's the energy
Oh,
right there.
First of all, G. First of all, bro, I don't.
We're 2 minutes in. You cannot be jumping.
Leza, I'm gonna let you finish, but straight up, G. Like,
We're going to have a counter how many times he
We're
said
2 minutes
he's gonna
in,
say,
and
"Fuck
Levi
Russ."
wants to drop the C word.
bro. Bro, this album was a fucking ploy, bro. So you can't tell me that fucking Russ would go out of his way to get Ninth Wonder to produce songs, Primo to produce songs, fucking all these other people. You can't tell me he'd want to have Conway or Ghostface on a fucking song together. You can't tell me he was like, oh, maybe if I'll put Papoose on a fucking song, this is gonna sound fire, bro. Are you fucking genuine, G? Straight up, bro.
He had
This
Snoop
cunt-
Dogg as a feature too.
Bro,
though.
straight
You know
up,
what
bro.
I mean?
Like, he had every single hot rapper, and I'm like every single fire rapper from fucking like 5 years ago and like fucking 2 years ago, bro. And I'm just like, you can't. It's a ploy. It's 100% a ploy. And like, he tried to bar out, bro, but he fell short. What he should have done was just do choruses. He should have just done choruses and had one extra person on all those features, bro, and it would have been tracks. Dead ass. Nobody needs to talk about it because that's done.
In a
Wowee.
nutshell, that's a great observation.
For sure. I mean, for me, I wasn't really as familiar to Russ and Russ's music, right?
Yeah.
And I went in listening to it as just a critique. Like, I just had to analyze what he's doing.
Yeah. Don't
Type
know the
thing.
cunt. Don't know.
Don't know him,
Don't
like,
know from like A to B.
yeah.
Don't know what he's done.
Yeah, for sure. But I
Yeah.
feel like his lyricism, bro, he can bar out, but there are times that throughout the album where he would say some corny stuff.
That's
Yeah.
a
You know,
fact.
like the Kid Cudi-
I was waiting for that. When you
Yeah.
said bar out, I was like, Gene,
Gene,
you better finish this properly.
Like the Kid Cudi line.
Exactly, bro. Like, there's definitely ones that I'm just like,
there's
oh,
heaps, bro. He's
Yeah.
got like
Like-
dad joke lines, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Dry. He tries to bar out.
I think he
but-
said like, I want to have a Billy like Cyrus. I was like,
Yeah, like
what?
something Ray. And he says
Billy Ray something, yeah.
he does a middle world peace line.
Oh yeah, I don't want beef.
No, he didn't do it. Sorry, someone else did it. The only reason I know is because I've done a middle world peace line, and I was like,
No, it was Russ. He did the beef.
No, it wasn't
He did,
G.
you don't want beef, but we'll keep it on like middle world peace or something.
So what's the bar that Matt? There was a tag from Matt saying that.
Oh, he says like, I don't need a pill to pop to a pill to pop.
The
So
start.
Russ is pretty much just out here biting me. I said that a year ago, my guy.
He's watching, man.
Catch up.
But I like this line when he said, I made
up.
10
sauce.
mil independent. That means the industry's dead. I was like, that's pretty hot. You know what I mean? That's just like, maybe
and
he
then
was
what-
stating a
But
fact.
he's-
What's that other one that? What's that other
Bro,
one? that you said took the famous one?
every Russ song. I feel like when it comes to Russ, we haven't heard his talking voice, G.
That's true.
You know what I mean? When someone raps it, all of his raps are like every single song, G. No matter what the flow is or whatever, it's that. Bro,
and he does it melodic as well.
I get,
You know
but
what I mean?
I did hear him say his favorite rappers sound conversational, so that could be the reason why he takes this approach.
But when I talk to you, I don't talk to you like this, Leza. Hey, bro, how you doing? This is how I'm talking to you.
For sure.
That sounds whack as heck. Like, bro, honestly, I like listening to. Bro, I gave it my best shot listening to it.
My favorite rappers are rappers. G.
I gotta.
Bro, I loved all the features straight up. The features were crazy.
100%.
I was like, bro, that amount of features, but what I feel is that if he didn't have those features on there, this whole album would have been trash, bro.
Yep.
I gotta get my cape on for a second
Oh
because
my gosh.
because I'm not.
You can take your cape and fly all the way.
I realized I realized that
Gonna be a heel right now.
I realized that we look
Well,
like
you're
a
a
bunch of
heel.
all of us didn't like, but I like Russ. Like I'm not
You would.
I'm not like what everyone said. I'm not getting the car. I'm gonna put Russ on.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's like, but I do because I'm an independent artist and he's I check out a lot of his interviews and I'll give him the chance for each song.
Yeah.
And
For
I'll
sure.
listen like the songs that I do like, I'll listen to. But yeah, I mean, the production's crazy.
Bro,
The
I
features are
100%.
crazy.
I added the Ghostface and Conway song to my playlist.
Yeah, that was a really good
that was-
track.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Alchemist
'cause
beat,
the verses are
Alchemist
nuts,
beat,
bro.
Yeah. 'cause it's
Harry
Conway,
Fraud
bro.
beat,
Yeah,
I
on
know.
Premier
Harry
beat,
Fraud, oh
I
my
know.
god,
Ninth Wonder
bro.
beat.
Bro.
bro,
like-
honestly.
Shout out Harry Fraud.
like if we're keeping it real, this is a really well put together project. Regardless
Yeah, I
of
know what you mean, for
what you
sure.
think of what he did,
Yeah.
it's a really nice project.
Like something
Like
Logic would do.
yeah,
100%
But it's like what
agree,
this dude
bro.
was saying. You could take Russ out and it'll still be crazy.
100%.
100%.
But you take all the features out, would it still be that crazy?
Yeah. Nah.
But I don't know how many people would curate something like this right now.
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah,
that
for
many.
sure, for sure.
But for me, sonically, this album actually sounds great, bro.
It
Yeah,
does.
because
It
of all
is.
the production, bro.
The production's
goes
crazy.
with
The
the
mix,
lyrics,
the
the
mix,
mixing.
yeah, the mix, and
Bro.
I know a lot of it. He probably mixed himself.
And shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
And
Russ
it
for
sounds-
doing that, bro.
Even-
It's tight.
It
Even
sounds
the
really
chord-
nice.
Even the hook on the Conway joint, and it's like high then low.
Yeah.
Like he does the same verse, and then it's like.
And
wow,
the
that's
one,
just crazy.
the track with Papoose, he produced that beat too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's a
dope.
few songs when he produced the beat, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Papoose has got some fire lines in his
Bro,
verse.
Papooses lines are crazy.
Yeah, Papoose, he just
But
be
he's
acting
always
like
gonna
it.
have- he's always gonna
Yeah,
have fire.
he just sounds as
But for
hungry
him
as
to have,
ever.
Like Sahai the Prince.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what's
Jay
your
Electronica.
what's your
Yeah, you know what I
highlight?
mean?
What's your highlight verses to use?
Conway.
Conway's verse was
Conway was
fire.
hard,
But Papoose
Conway's is crazy.
Papoose was fire.
Sahai.
Big Crit.
Big Crit was
Big
crazy.
Crit
That
was
was
crazy.
gangster.
Sahai, bro.
Yeah. I like
think-
West Side Guns. I
I
like West Side Guns verse.
I think West gave a good verse too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
West
killed
Side Guns
that.
verse was
Did
I
you
fire.
don't-
guys like Snoop's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I don't
I don't know,
like
hey.
Snoop's rapping.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
Snoop
not-
was fire, bro.
I'm not really. I gotta be honest. I don't check for like Snoop like that. So I didn't.
Yeah.
I just think
But you know,
like,
what
but
I
he's
just
such.
think Snoop's Snoop.
He's just so much of a cultural
just
icon
gonna
that it's
do
like it's fine.
whatever he
Like
does, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
need any expectations for Snoop.
Yeah, I
It's
just
just like
didn't
when
like
I
the
see it, I
transition.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I didn't like the transition from
What about the
Russ's
Games
verse.
verse?
I liked hearing Game.
Gaines verse is hard.
Games
I like
verse is
hearing Game.
crazy.
What about Big Sean's verse?
I'm not gonna lie, G. I'm not gonna lie. Big Sean's verse was hard.
I'm telling
Sorry, I
you,
just hit the mic right there. But Big Sean's verse was hard.
Look at
He had a
Levi's
right to
face
lie.
when you
that
said
track,
Big Sean, man.
the whole,
It's 'cause
the
you
whole.
lied. See, you never lied in your life.
I like
Just
that-
lied right now, G.
I like the Note to Self track as a whole. I think
Yeah,
Joey.
nah, I
I
like
think
Note to
Joey
Self.
actually probably took. Bro, Joey sounded like the vet on the track.
He
Yeah.
did, bro.
That's
Yeah,
what
Big
was
Dog.
crazy to
He
me.
did. He sounded like Big Dog. Wale was fire.
Joey sounded
Yeah,
like
Wale
Joey
crazy.
sounded like the vet next to Wale, Big
Yeah.
Sean, and Russ. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, like Wale
yeah,
and
yeah.
Big Sean, and you
Yeah.
sound like the vet.
And did you notice what he did with that song? Is he got like a lot of like hot rappers from, like I said, like you know, a couple years ago, and like,
Every
right
era,
now,
yeah.
to bar out on it just to see how he stands with
Even
them,
Mozzie
Yeah,
was fire on
You
it.
get what I mean?
Ghostface went crazy.
Ghostface, yeah,
But-
that song was hard.
Hey,
I
I'm
like that
gonna
song.
tell you right now. You better get. This is a sequel to the original one. This is Chomp 2. So
sure.
everyone better get used to it. With
What's
a,
Chomp 1 then? Is it the same thing with like dope
you want to see the
rappers?
track list? Yeah.
What did Chomp 1 sound like? Was it the same sort of beats?
The
different
Chomp is this. This is what this is the whole sound.
So he's done this before?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's Chomp. I told you to
Check
check
it
out
out.
Chomp 2.
Because, bro, I was gonna say,
judge
man,
it.
like-
I can't see that far, but I'm gonna judge it. I hate it already.
I was I was gonna say though, like the beats
Chomp
and
came
all
out
this
last year.
music, bro. It sounds, you know, it's a borderline threading
Line 'em up.
the line of
Oh,
being
it's not even that long.
All right, yeah.
timeless.
5 tracks.
So
Oh, yeah.
the first one, sorry, bro. The first one was a lesser
Let me
amount of
look
tracks,
at it.
but it was always known that this was the sound. It was gonna be this
by
sound
the-
with features. It was always, it was his way of, like you
see
said,
that far.
like trying to go bar for bar with rappers.
Yeah.
So the first track, Stockholm Syndrome, that's Crooked Eye, King Crooked.
Oh yeah.
Second track is Who Wants What with Ab-Soul. Third track is just himself, but Premier produced it. Track 4 is Line 'Em Up with Busta Rhymes.
Oh,
Track 5 is Momentum with Black Thought and Benny the Butcher. So,
Bro, who does Russ think he is, bro?
well, he's a guy, bro.
The audacity.
However he's getting it done though.
Who's that
Like,
produced by though? That's surely
There'll
produced
be-
by someone dark G. Or if it's produced by him, that's crazy.
Let's check it out.
there's
Black Thought,
if I
G?
check the production on this one was crazy too, but
Black Thought,
I'd have
bro?
to like
That's
really look
wild,
into it.
bro.
Yeah, Black Thought.
that whole-
I mean,
What's the
Ab-Soul too, bro. When was the last time
Ab-Soul.
we seen
Yeah.
Ab-Soul?
But then that's when
Crazy.
Ab-Soul was hot.
So
Because
that-
how long
No,
was
this is last year.
Oh yeah, because Ab-Soul would have been like dead.
Okay, yeah. So he produced Momentum.
Fuck, I hate him. He does shit like that, bro. Just to show
He
you
produced Who Wants What with Ab-Soul. Oh, that's Premiere. That'll be Premiere.
that. Ab-Soul.
Yeah.
Ab-Soul
That'll be
was,
Premiere. Yeah.
Ab-Soul was fucking hot like what? 3 years ago. With
Nah,
Ride Slow and shit. It was 2 years ago. It was 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Alchemist is on the Chomp one, and then I think we already
Alchemist
checked
is
that
on
one.
2 as well.
I think that one's.
Alchemist is on 2.
Oh,
I
Ninth
think
Wonder as well.
Alchemist produced the Ransom joint, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the
I
Ransom
know
joint.
I know he produced the Conway and
Oh
the
no, it must be
Conway.
the Conway
Yeah,
joint.
I know the Conway.
And then-
And Ghostface went crazy too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Conway's verse, G.
I mean, it's a thing that he's gonna continue doing. He
I get
said
that,
it.
but I could do without the Russ on those songs, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even
I-
lying.
I-
If
I-
I'm
Like I said, hook, bro.
Like
Hook only.
if everyone was to say that, I'm cool with it. But like if I'm cool with dealing with it too, because
sure.
this is actually what I want.
Yeah.
I think
You know what I mean? Like I want this production. I want these rappers, and like I can do with Russ being on it.
And I want
Like,
to
I don't-
I can't. That's
I don't dislike.
I don't know, bro. To me, it's like what he was saying. Like, it's cool, bro. You have bars and stuff like that, but then you follow it up with some corny crap. Like, I just can't. I can't do it.
I think it's
bro.
because I know where I think I know where you're coming from. Because like if you're looking for this sort of like type of music or the feeling, you have other artists in mind. Like for me, I would actually, if I want something like this, I would go to J. Cole. You know what I mean?
But the thing is too is that he's not even saying anything, bro.
100%. It's just
You know what I
rapping,
mean?
rapping,
Like this,
rapping,
he's
yeah.
just rapping, bro.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of bars.
Mm.
Like he's not saying nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
get what you
if
mean.
think about,
Like I've got women, I've got money. I've done it by myself. I rap. I've got features.
But if you
I'm
think
doing
about
it
it-
In a
like,
nutshell,
bro,
actually,
that's
yeah.
every single
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
That's actually what I picked up on this album. Is
Bro,
it was
that's-
about
that's what I
that.
mean, I can't.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
breaking that down too is that like just remember too that Ghostface was the first one to talk proper shit in a verse that didn't make sense, but he came up with it in his own fucking head. So, and what you're saying, what you just said about that is, I feel like he's trying to do some Ghostface shit.
I think for this,
Like
I mean,
But it's
actually,
different
nah.
song, G.
It doesn't make
Rusty,
sense.
Chilling with my man
It doesn't make
Rusty,
sense
shit
'cause, like,
that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's
He
all
does.
nothing,
He
but
does
it's
say he's
fire.
doing this to go bar to bar with the greats.
You can't do it.
But like, I can appreciate it. Like, I don't. Like
Fuck Russ,
he reckons he feels from what I like, because I listened to Russ
He
interviews.
feels
'cause
like he's top 5, G.
I don't know if maybe he does. He hasn't said that, but he says that he can go bar to bar with anyone, and he feels like the only person that has gotten him throughout this series is Black Thought, which I don't agree with. But
That is a lie from the pits of
But-
hell, bro.
that's fine. He can,
Levi saw that lie when he was down there.
but he can feel that way. In my opinion, if I got someone on track with me, I want them to feel like they have the best verse, even if I think it's the consensus is
Say that
someone else.
again?
If I have someone on my song, I want that person to feel like they had the best verse.
Why is
I'd
that?
like that person to feel like they have the best verse, but I'm not going to let them have the best verse.
honestly,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But I'm cool with it being like existing forever and then forever feeling like they have the best verse.
Yeah,
Bro, I ain't cool with that. I ain't cool with that. No, I ain't cool with that from a standpoint of I'm doing this to show that I could go bar for bar with them. Because then you take a L on every single song, bro.
Because you're trying to throw darts on a fucking track, G. You can't have the other person throwing better darts than you, G.
The
Yeah.
thing is that
Your
you can't
soul
say
has to-
I'm going bar for bar with these dudes, if you're taking an L on every single song.
Your sword
But he doesn't feel that way,
But
though.
your sword has to be sharper.
But he
bro.
is though.
But we
He
can
may not
say that.
feel that way,
We can
but
say
he
that.
is.
But we can say that. But if he doesn't feel that way, then he doesn't feel that way.
He said he's the best rapper under 30.
Bro,
in
his
song.
sword is not sharp, G.
To be honest.
his sword is, bro, his sword is a butter knife, G. Compared to all those other rappers, G. You got Ghostface, who's got the sharpest sword in the fucking game.
All I'ma
G,
say
his sword is
is
retractable, G.
G.
Because
All
I
I'ma
listened, it just folds in itself,
Yeah.
bro.
I can.
Russ,
I'm
not
cool.
Ghostface.
I'm cool with. I'm cool with the series to continue.
I'm cool with it,
Me too.
but I don't know, bro. It's different. Because I feel like when you're a rapper, if you're saying you're going to go bar for bar with these dudes, then go bar for bar with them.
But
100%.
the thing that I like about it is that he's getting like, have we seen Ghostface and Conway together yet?
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Like,
That's why.
there's some little nuances.
no,
like the,
but I
you know
get
the
that.
spitter, bro.
I love the features,
The
bro.
spitters are just gonna be like, I'm dropping like 4 mixtapes this year, and you
Yeah.
can come see me, and we'll see who's better. Like they're not doing it on the same track.
Do you know who I?
Yeah,
I'm not
facts.
saying that Russ.
Nah, I know what you mean.
I'm not saying like it's dope because Russ is trying. I'm saying like he's putting some like
Yeah.
multiple features together on one.
Yeah,
And it's
for
like,
sure.
That's why I actually sat down and listened to this thing because of the Conway and Ghostface thing. If it wasn't them, like no matter what the production was or this and this and this, if it wasn't for the Ghostface and Conway joint, I probably wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah,
For sure.
do we feel like Jada went light on it? I feel like Jada went light.
I feel
Compared
like
to when I
Jada
heard,
went light, but
when I heard
I
Ja-
feel like Jada's verses
Jada's
on these,
nice
on these
yeah,
way,
I mean,
G.
on
but
these new songs.
but
they're
when he
not-
was with Freddie, when he did that track with Freddie recently,
Yeah.
and then he's got like other songs like his verse on the Conway joint, fucking Juvenile Hell. Like he came through hard, but he had to borrow of like fucking 5 other people, bro.
yeah.
You get what I mean?
Mm.
And Havoc was on it too, so I had to do something.
I don't think there's much else that we need to cover with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know,
I mean,
bro.
if we opinions, I didn't like it. Like I didn't.
I think it was good. I feel like it was good. I
Let's say the
actually
Conway
like.
joint.
I like the way it sounds. I like the production. I like how simple the beats are. You know what I mean? And this is something that I always try to like say to people that come to see me. Is like, man, the beats just has to be
busy.
simple.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You don't need.
I
crazy
get that, but see, here's the thing, right? If I want someone to, if I'm dropping a project, I don't want someone to tell me that they liked it because they liked the beat selection or the
100%.
features I had,
That's
bro.
actually fair enough.
Like if someone's gonna like my project, it's because I've done something good on it.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I
That's why
can't.
J. Cole does his thing
I feel-
because it's just him.
I feel like it's a
Yeah,
borderline.
so they have to,
like this.
they have to like him either way.
Exactly.
This album is borderline. You know, it's not timeless, but it sounds dated. You know, like
I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
that's because it fits a certain
Yeah,
group of
demographic.
fans, bro.
yeah, for sure.
Like those songs definitely will not get played in no clubs, bro. Or you know what I
100%,
mean? Like
yeah.
they're not like chart topping songs, but for people who like bars and like rap,
Yeah,
they'll-
for sure.
it's good for them.
That's why his fans probably won't like this album because they'll be like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
More melodic." Like,
Nah,
some
I see.
calming
But
vibes.
the reason-
he's got a cult following. They
Nah, he
like
does.
anything he does.
But the reason I
They're
say
not, they're not rappers.
the reason I say I don't
Yeah,
like
but-
the reason I say I don't like the album is because it's Russ's album and he didn't blow me away on it, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
I could honestly, bro, if that was just those, if it was just like a bunch of random, like let's say it was like I don't know, like DJ Khaled's album, and it just had those artists on it, make it doing those songs, fire, legit.
Yeah.
Without the
if-
Russ,
If it was just a primo album. With
yeah,
those
G.
rappers
Without
on
the
it,
Russ, all good. Or even if Russ was on a couple of songs or
Russ
whatever,
was on the
like
hook of,
well,
Russ was
I
on the
mean,
hook of, like,
let's
4.
hope this inspires someone to do something like it.
Yeah.
You're not saying
100%.
like a rapper, but like let's say, like hopefully,
Boy Wonder does a.
yeah, Boy
Boy
Wonder,
Wonder
Hip.
does
I mean,
genre like
I'd love for Hip Boy just to like. Surely by now, Hip Boy can just piece together and any artist that he
sure.
wants and just.
Sure.
Yeah.
And even if he rap, like bro, I like Hip Boy rapping.
yeah,
I don't know if anyone's heard Hip Boy's
Yeah, I like
music
Hip Boy.
himself. I
I've
like,
never.
bro, Hip Boy can rap. Bro.
yeah, I like.
I think it's the Chauncey Hollis project.
It's.
Check that out.
It's like what they say about Southside. Apparently, Southside raps.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
look at Alchemist. Alchemist is like one of the OG fucking producers, and he can rap his
I like-
fucking ass off.
yeah.
He was rapping before he was making music.
I like his
Crazy.
formula though. With just locking in with one artist,
Yeah.
and he's got a bunch of different like
They go
bodies
to
of
his
work
home,
with one.
They go to his home, and
Yeah.
then he just produces and does some crazy shit.
Hard,
Cooks
hard,
for them. Action Bronson comes over. That's fucked.
hard.
That's dope,
That's
man.
my life, G.
Sure.
That's what I want.
I want to cook for my clients in the future, bro.
Bro, I just want to be a fly on the wall at fucking Alchemist's house.
Facts. Well, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else now.
I mean, I want to bring up Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Like his album.
Yeah,
Fire.
You know, because going back.
I'm looking
to,
at bills.
bro. Going back to like that topic of like timeless and dated.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is like I feel like Rick Ross's album is a timeless like
Okay.
album.
Okay.
You know,
I was worried. I thought he was gonna say dated.
I could listen to that, and I'm like, okay, I'm expecting this for a Maybach record. You know, from Rick Ross.
And-
you know what I mean?
And he barred the fuck out, bro.
And it sounds
He
great.
barred the fuck out, and like if you listen to it from this one to what Teflon Don, or,
I'm
like,
laughing
two
at Bills.
before,
Right.
he barred out, G, in my opinion.
Compared to who?
But like, bro, talk about this too. Is that like, so talk about production and stuff. Like, yeah, like Boy Wonder, Timbo,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But
100%.
a lot of them were like names that I didn't know, and like, are they like that hot? As well as like, some of the features were like out of pocket. But then like that song with like Young, what is it?
Freaking Youngin, whatever.
Yeah,
his
Oh,
name.
Young and
that
Ace.
shit was hard. That I'm broke. Oh, broke.
Yeah.
Not broke no more or something. That shit was hard as fuck, bro.
What's your favorite song from that?
Probably that one.
Oh,
Or,
the one with Benny?
yeah. The Benny one was fire, but I like Future's verse.
I like
what?
Not gonna lie,
100%.
I like the Pulitzer. That was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I heard
Bro,
that, I
as
was
soon as
like,
I heard
gee,
it,
this
I
is
was
the
like-
one.
Jumbo's beat was crazy.
Legit,
but
I was like, gee,
What's
this is
the-
the one,
Who
bro.
produced that? Who produced that one?
Timbo?
The Timbo make it.
152%
Damn.
I know. I've looked it up. Don't worry. You don't need to look it up. I just
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, it is G.
No, the
Holy.
one with Blurst.
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah, that was hard.
Bro,
Bro,
that
that
cost-
was hard.
see-
That should have been the second song on the
Oh,
album.
gee, and I liked
Pulitzer
Outlaws.
should have been
Bro,
three.
that
Yeah,
caught me off
Outlaws was good.
guard.
I listened to that before.
When I
though.
listen to this tapes, I actually don't look at my phone and look at the name of
Yeah.
who's gonna be in it. I just play it, and when that blast verse came on, I was like, "This
I like
shouldn't
the
work."
Imperial High G. Just
But
say
it
it.
did.
Shout out,
But it
shout
did.
out. Thanks.
Shout out Rick Ross for the
Shout out
shout
Rick
out.
Ross.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
Appreciate
for
you
sure,
for the love
bro.
with Imperial High.
Appreciate you, King.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened there? Did he give you a shout out?
Nah, it's just a track called Imperial High.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, like this album was hard because
Bro,
I feel like
He
I don't
doesn't
know.
make bad albums.
nah, he
Nah.
doesn't, G. But if you compare this
but it's all new people.
if you compare it to his best albums,
Yeah.
that's I don't think it's up there, bro.
And then
You
it doesn't
reckon?
have a Maybach
I don't think
music,
it's up
doesn't
there.
it?
I don't think it's up there with his last two albums.
Nah,
It
it's not,
doesn't-
and it's not even up there with freaking, bro. What is it? Mastermind. Gee, Mastermind was
And
crazy,
he doesn't
bro.
have a Maybach music on there. Like a Maybach music-esque
Like,
song.
bro, I love Rather You Than Me. That album.
Rather
crazy.
You Than Me was crazy.
Is that
And
2012?
that's 2017.
17,
And then
yeah.
Port of Miami
Port
2
of Miami 2.
was hard.
Which was the last one with the Maybach music on it. Maybach Music 3.
Oh yeah, it's probably the group one then.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been a group one. Anyway,
Yeah.
like, in my opinion, bro, because I haven't listened to a Rick Ross album in a really long time, I still listen to it, and it's still that Maybach music feel.
Mm.
Sure.
Like you smoking in your rich car.
It's a
smoking
lifestyle.
cigar and shit.
He
Yeah. It's
sells you a
luxury
life.
rap,
He
bro.
sells
He
you a
barred out,
lifestyle,
G. He
bro.
barred
Like,
out
It's
every
luxury
single,
rap.
Every single verse, bro, he barred out, and you know he's still hungry.
And I can't pick any bad things in the album, bro. I played this album like maybe 3 times this week while working out, and I'm like, man,
He's
this
yeah.
shit's getting me pumped.
It's
You know?
Rick Ross, G.
He's got one of the best catalogs of all time.
Bro, he
Yeah.
does,
In
G.
hip-hop,
But and his
100%.
music's so motivating, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like you
Well,
don't
he-
listen
It
to
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't
Like,
make you think you can't do it.
Exactly, bro.
It makes you think you can do it.
But what
You
do
know
you
what I mean?
reckon?
Yeah.
What do you reckon is the secret recipe for Rick Ross to just be still making music today?
Bro,
I
and
think what
still
happened-
sounds
just
good.
weed. Just
Nah,
weed
I
and a
think
good
what
producer,
happened-
Bro, that's it.
Is he found his niche, bro.
Yeah,
Like he found his sound,
Yeah.
and then he's
Yeah.
just run with
His-
that
It took him a
forever.
long time to find the sound.
His
but he
ear
did
for
it, bro.
production is crazy.
Bro, honestly, his beat selection on every album, bro.
100%.
Smart. G.
He doesn't
Bruh.
miss. He just
Exactly,
like,
bro.
bro. It's like to
Gee,
me,
like the devil is a lie, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
That's. I mean,
gosh.
the same reasons why we like Rick Ross is the same reasons why we like West Side Gun and Griselda.
For sure.
Because they know their sound.
Yeah,
And
bro.
same as someone like Currency, someone
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Wiz
Shout
Khalifa.
out Currency.
Like these
Shout
are
out
people
Harry
that
Fraud.
know their sound and they know who they are
Yeah, bro.
on the sounds that they pick, and they're really
Yeah.
well at select. Like you,
They know where they sit
Nipsey
at
is too.
home.
Nipsey is one of those guys too, where you like listen to Nipsey and it's like you feel something like it's something that you wear. Like you're literally listening to something that you're like wearing. You're now wearing this. You know what I mean? Like it's a lifestyle. That's why I think they do so well in embarking on other things because they're selling
but that's
something
because
more.
you're listening to a sound, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're not listening
Yeah.
to like Russ make a song about blah blah blah. Oh, sorry,
Yep.
not just Russ,
Yeah.
but like anyone.
this is
You're
the
not
Rick,
listening
this
to
is the
Game.
Rick, this is the Rick
Yeah.
Ross segment. I don't know.
You know what I mean? You're not listening to
I
Game.
done that,
You're not listening
I didn't
to
write-
Game make
I
a
didn't
song
write-
about blah blah blah. Like you're listening to a certain sound. Like you're expecting a sound, and bro, legit. As soon as you hear that Willie Falcon thing with like the piano and crap
Oh,
at the back, bro,
man.
you know instantly, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, G, this
It's
is
Willie Falcone.
Willie
Put some respect
Falcon.
on his
Willie
name.
Falcon.
He is the cocaine. He's the cocaine.
Bro, he
cowboy.
sounds like the
He's
cocaine
the
god,
first
song?
bro.
He was the biggest cocaine drug dealer in the 80s, and he used to race boats. That's how much.
That's the
money
first
he
song, yeah?
Fire.
That's
Is that the
crazy,
first song or
bro.
what?
Well, that's the
Jay
first.
made
That's the
like
intro. They just
apparently he
made
made 20 billion and it got him 27 years.
Yeah, they had a Netflix doco about him. It was
Yeah,
like
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna
thing.
watch him.
I need
Bro,
to
it's
watch
fire,
it,
G.
for
That's
sure.
Yeah, I
how
need to
know
check
his
it. What is it
fucking
called?
name.
The show?
Cocaine Cowboys.
Okay, there you go, everyone.
Word.
Yeah, it's
I always
old
see
as
that
now,
shit.
but it's fire, bro. It's
Yeah,
so
hard.
good.
Yeah.
It's just some Scarface shit.
My name is Willie Falcon.
Bro, as soon as I heard his fucking name, G, I was like, yo, this shit's done in jail, bro. They recorded that shit over the fucking phone, 100%.
Hard.
Some Gucci Mane shit.
Hard.
Shout out Gucci Mane.
Yeah. There's basically every track. I like Marathon, Rapper Estates.
It's fire.
Yeah, but bro, legit,
Pulitzer.
Pulitzer was the one
Yeah.
where I was like,
I'm not gonna
"Jeez,
listen
this
to
I
it.
song
could have
is
done
crazy."
without the Wiggle track.
Yeah,
Oh
that-
yeah, nah.
Wiggle,
It was
Wiggle.
really,
I,
really
I was
bad.
like,
That
this dude's trying to cater.
Is that
Yeah,
He's trying
nah.
to pander to
He
a
like
certain sound,
Russ
bro,
doesn't
like,
need to do that at
He
this
doesn't,
stage. He
bro.
Nah,
doesn't.
it's
Yeah.
dull. It's something dull, but she sounds
yeah,
like, bro.
Cuban doll or something.
In
you know,
my
the future.
opinion, she
Peach
sounds
doll,
like a
man, I don't know.
young. She
What's
sounds
her name?
like a young fucking Nicki, bro.
Yeah, wiggle,
I just
wiggle,
could do
wiggle,
it. I could do without that.
don't get
I
that
just
young
don't think
Nicki
Rick
vibe?
Ross
Dream
doesn't.
Doll, that's what it is.
Dream
Yeah.
doll.
Yeah,
She
Rick
sounds
Ross-
like Nicki Minaj, bro. The flow.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Rick Ross
wiggle,
just doesn't need to do that anymore.
No, but it's
he doesn't
like
need a
it's,
track
it's
like
that whole thought rap, bro. Like it's you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's popular now.
Yeah, but it's just like even if it wasn't that song, it just we just don't need
Yeah.
him reaching for something that's
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
something.
There's
like,
no need for
like,
it.
yeah, there's no need
Facts.
for him to even do another like BMF.
Yeah, facts.
Like
Sure.
we don't need any like we don't need that from him now.
Future should have been on that Wiggle Wiggle song just to fucking.
No,
just
we
to
don't
make
need it.
Fire.
But the
Nah,
thing
we
is,
don't
with
need it at
that
all.
Wiggle song, bro, I still really like Rick Ross's verses. And,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
He
yeah.
sounds tight.
But like I
But
said,
it's just like I don't need it at all though.
Future should have
Like
been on
Rick
the
Ross
end
is
of it.
never gonna do something cringe.
for it to
100%.
be a stripper anthem. Future should have been on it, or the Migos, bro, or even Offset, the Offset verse.
I can hear Future in it,
Quavo?
bro. For sure.
I'm not gonna
welcome.
let you add on to what should be on it when you don't really listen to Rick Ross albums.
Yeah, because I listen to good music, G.
Russ.
See, right, when he gets hurt, he has to attack the very thing that we're talking about.
just finished talking
When
about
he's
how
just talking
fire
about
this
how hard it
album
is.
was.
Eh? Yeah, because I listen to good music. Yeah, well, what happened to good music now, bro? They're not together anymore, are they? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but what's Kanye doing?
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to talk about Kanye?
You're not talking about Kanye. You're
We
not
can
talking
talk
about
about
this.
Kanye.
You're not talking about this free Larry Hoover concert with Drake and Kanye that I have a lot to talk about
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, I want to hear this because I want to.
Nah,
know if
I'm
you're on
gonna
the
go.
same-
I'm gonna let you.
Nah, you gotta talk.
Nah,
bro.
nah.
These dudes haven't watched
I'm
it.
I'm not starting with it. I'm gonna let you start with it. I'm gonna come at the end
Oh my god.
because I want to hear how you've interpreted it.
See, for
I really
me-
want to. I
For
really
me,
want to see.
this thing, right, is like Adidas and Nike coming together. You know what I mean? Like they were beefing, and then they came together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they were sweet. They were sweet before the beef, bro.
That's the thing, though. I have not seen the thing, but it makes me want to watch it. You
I'm
know?
not gonna lie, it was enjoyable, bro.
Well,
As a fan,
well,
I enjoyed it.
someone said on Instagram, it's just like Kanye tricked Drake into a verses,
Bro,
without telling
named
him.
it like
Here's the thing,
a
bro.
charity concert.
Here's
That
the
was
thing.
a
This is what
fire
I'm gonna
shit, G.
say, right? If we're gonna compare performances, G, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Drake outperformed Kanye.
Lie.
Nah, that's not a bro.
Is
You
it-
could watch
is it-
that thing.
I seen 4 minutes of it, bro. You're
Bro,
lying.
I guarantee
You're
you,
fucking goddamn lying.
that is the
G.
best 4 minutes of Kanye's performance.
Alright, so well, how are you gauging like that judgment? Like, is it the performance in terms of vocals, or is it like the energy or how they control the crowd, or you know what I mean?
Everything you just
everything.
mentioned, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But this is what I feel like, right? This is what I feel like Kanye done. I feel like Kanye tricked Drake into doing the verses, thinking that he was gonna be better than him, but he wasn't. That's how I feel.
Third song was Jesus Walks.
Gee, Drake done 24, bro.
Don't know that song.
That was enough for me, bro.
Hate it.
Drake doing 24 was crazy.
Oh, is that Kanye's song?
Yep. You just said you hate it. So you hate
so
Kanye.
do you hate Kanye, bro?
No, I don't hate. I don't hate Kanye. I thought it was a Drake song. That's why I said.
Nah,
it, 'cause I've
legit.
never heard it.
But
I
that's
was
my
like, I
honest
don't hear it.
opinion. Like,
But then now,
don't get me wrong. When I heard every single song that Kanye was doing, like as soon as they came on, I was like, yo, next song, yo, next song, yo. But then
Yeah.
when he performed them, I was let down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I respect or what I like about what Kanye done, bro, is that, you know how artists always try to be polished and make things look perfect in everything that they do? What I like about Kanye is that he's gotten to a point where it doesn't have to look like that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, legit, he'll do one verse, bro. If people weren't rocking with the verse, he's like, all right,
Yo,
Mike,
yo, yo,
change
cut
the
it.
song.
Yeah.
Change the song. It'll get to the next one, bro.
That's so tight.
Like, so for me,
Yeah.
it's like, as much as you get let down by the performances or whatever, the fact that he's, like, I just feel like him as a person, he's at a point right now where the perfection of being an artist and all that kind of crap don't matter.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
Kanye's gonna do Kanye, bro. And even seeing him live, like even you saying that shit, like to be honest, like I see him in rose tinted glasses, like every single time I see him. And there are bits when I'm just like, fuck, should have done better, bro. You know, and even live videos are like now. But I've seen him live, bro. And to be honest, like I'm throwing him out there. I haven't seen Drake live, and to be honest, like I'm not really interested to see like. To hear his voice in like real
Gee,
life,
when
and
he
he might be
done-
fired. Don't
When
get me
Drake
wrong,
done Way
or-
Too Sexy, bro, that crowd popped, G.
Yeah, they would.
That was the
bro.
biggest pop the whole night.
Yeah,
I've seen Drake and Kanye live, bro, and all I'm gonna say is Drake's vocal performance really outshines Kanye's.
I feel like it's because it's honed for some person, and saying that too, with Kanye's live performance, he's got a live band, bro. So he's
For
got
sure.
Mike Dean backstage playing everything.
100%.
So that might be like a thing with like like I'm not making excuses
Well,
for
you
my
kinda
G.
are.
Yeah, I know, but like Drake doesn't have a
Bro,
live band.
You're making these excuses.
Yeah.
You haven't even watched the concert.
Yeah, but Drake doesn't have a live band. Kanye West does. So does Travis Scott. And you're gonna say Travis Scott sounds like shit live. Anyway, we won't talk about him.
No, I'm talking about this
'cause we're not
concert
allowed to.
alone.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and I completely like. I know exactly what you guys mean. That's your guys' opinion, but like I said, like I see that.
Watch
kind-
it first, G, and then you
What?
can.
I did. I watched 4 minutes of it. It was
But
fine.
keep in mind as well, like how many times or how much times would they have had to prepare this concert? You know what I mean? Like we saw the tweets like maybe 2 weeks prior to this event happening. Do you reckon they would have prepared it like a month? Or I'm just speculating. Maybe they only had
Or
like
is
2
it-
weeks to prepare it when they like, yep, Drake's doing it. You know?
Or is it because of like a production value thing where like Drake has his shit dialed in, and then Kanye's got things from like so many different eras that he
yeah,
can't dial
100%.
in one sound to make it all sound great, or to make like the song sound great.
Yeah.
So he has to like sort of like.
When was the last time
instead
Kanye
of tou-
toured? It would have been a while ago.
No, well,
Just-
legit,
well,
all the songs that he
when he
done,
came
I
to
hadn't
Australia,
heard
I
him
was saying
perform
for
in years, bro.
years.
You know what I
Like-
mean?
Like what, a world tour? I reckon Jesus was his last
Yeah.
world tour.
Nah,
Yeah.
he did Life of Pablo. He did
was that
sorry,
World Tour
yeah.
though?
Life of Pablo. No, it wasn't World, but it was like America.
Yeah, but that's 2016.
Nah,
isn't
like
it?
the last World Tour
Yeah.
would have been
Yeezus.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, like,
Because
that's a
Life
long
of
time,
Pablo,
me.
Life of Pablo was America and like Europe and shit, and then like Kid See Ghost was
Yeah.
like fucking.
Yeah.
I give it
festivals
to
and
I
shit.
give it to Kanye though. Every time he's had a live show, bro, his
But do you get-
stages, his like
Yeah,
his
bro,
design,
he's-
stage
he's-
designs.
and that's
he
probably what
always
it is
kills
too,
it.
Bro,
bro. You
Kanye
just
is
can't-
amazing, bro.
You can't dial
100%.
that shit into like a square.
Like,
And
I'm not,
he's
but
like a
see, and the
triangle.
thing is that I'm not taking away from who Kanye is. This isn't I'm not
Yeah.
dissing Kanye, because Kanye, like, even that whole stage thing, the choir at the start, like, all of it was crazy. Production-wise was ridiculous, bro. But I just felt like, not let down, but it was like, it was almost like, yeah, it was like he hadn't done those songs in a long time, and he was letting the songs do themselves sometimes.
100%.
Like,
Yeah, but do you see where I'm coming from with the whole, like, he couldn't tunnel vision?
yeah, I
like,
get what
sort
you're
of
saying, but then
sound?
that's also just making an excuse for it. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
you know what I
But
mean? If I, like, let's say I paid for a ticket to go watch Kanye, G.
Yeah.
If I paid money for that, I would have been like, bro, this dude ripped
He's
me
lip
off.
syncing.
This dude ripped me off, bro.
I would have cried.
That's legit how I would have felt. It's like going to Dipset versus the Locks, bro, and watching Dipset and being like, bro,
Yeah.
I only came for you guys and you let me down.
Disagree, but fuck you, but that's all right.
What I'm wondering is why is Lisa quiet at the moment, man? I want to hear your
I wanna hear what
thoughts,
he's gonna
bro.
say
You know
too.
what I
You got
mean? Like,
Bro,
He's gonna rip this apart.
I don't know. I get both ways. I honestly think it was like performance 100%. Like Drake was a better performer vocally, but in a way, I just felt like Kanye captivated. Like from obviously we're not there, so we're viewing it, but I feel like the energy was a bit more higher with Kanye.
Yeah, but see, it's like I was saying, at the start of every song, you get, it like takes you back to the first time you hear that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas the songs that Drake done, he done only off of like CLB and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you
that's
don't
just
get that
honed.
same.
So that's just honed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
You don't
honed to a
get.
certain
I just
sound.
got-
That's why I
yeah.
said that whole like wide beacon thing.
Yeah, nah. But what I'm saying is, you won't get the same pop, bro, because he's not doing
Yeah.
stuff from
Yep.
5, 6,
I would
7 years
have
ago.
hated
Yeah.
to see
That's
Drake
the point.
doing brand new like that song. That song is so slow. Imagine doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a song you would.
Nah, he'll do that song last, bro. Because this is big. No, he'll.
All I'm gonna say is
Do
these.
that song like swinging on a swing, G.
The other thing is too, bro. These two dudes still don't like each other. It's not. It's not over.
Oh no, I don't think so too.
It's not over. It's not
It was
over.
a ploy, bro. It was
It's not over.
They're both
They were.
petty as
They
hell,
were.
that's why.
They were forced to do this.
They're both
They've been
petty as
forced to.
hell.
They've been forced to make up. For sure, they were taking jabs at each other throughout the whole night.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, like take that.
For sure.
Like when Drake done 24, G, I bet you he was looking at Kanye like, bro, I just done your song better
Oh.
than you.
For sure. He did it. He did what he did. For sure.
Yeah.
Kanye picked the songs he picked for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Drake picked the songs he picked for a reason.
Oh, yeah,
Drake
for sure.
picked the whole track list that he did
Yeah,
on the album where he disses Kanye for the whole album.
yeah, for sure.
Like, these dudes do not like each other still.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
But it's like squash. It's one of those things where it's like forgive but don't forget. It's almost like those kind of relationships.
Yeah,
Like I'm a squash a beef with you,
Yeah,
but I got
yeah,
my eye on you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
watching.
Yeah,
It's one of those things.
100%.
Like, yeah, all right, cool, shot. Like, you done that, let's squash it. But I'm still looking over my shoulder because I don't know what you're going to do next. That
Yeah,
kind
right.
of buzz.
No one, I gotta say, boy, no one plays chess better than Drake.
Oh, for sure. He's so calculated, bro.
Bro, this dude's way
And,
is
like,
crazy
But
calculated.
it was far from.
Bro, to like have Cole as well, that with that thing with Cole, he just like, did you see when he went on stage with Cole?
Yeah.
It was just like, I don't know. It was done in such a way of, yeah, you are number 3.
Yeah, because it's like,
yeah,
nah,
it's like a
because
little-
it's
yeah,
like,
big
it's
bro
like backwards
type shit.
insult, bro. It's like a
It
backwards
was.
insult.
It is.
It's like slapping the back of your head. Not the
It
front.
is.
Bro, it's
bro.
like having the best basketball player tell you you're the best, bro.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's like
it's
Michael
like Jay-Z,
Jordan
it's
telling
like- it's like-
LeBron James he's the
no,
best.
it's like LeBron telling Michael Jordan. No, I'm just joking.
It's like Jay-Z tapping you on your head. Thanks, little buddy.
Yeah, but he does it in such a way where it is deemed as respect.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, what do you call it? It's like,
It's like
It's
what Lisa
condescending
says about
type thing.
Levi.
there's a
It's a
word
backwards
for it.
compliment.
Yeah, it's like a backwards compliment, G.
Backhanded compliment.
Like, you're one of the best. Everyone knows that. You know what I mean? Everyone already thinks that of J. Cole. You don't need to go and
Like,
say
you're
it.
one of the best, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the
like
best.
it's like
Yeah.
you wanted to like. It was
do
kind of
right.
like you're so hot right now that
Yeah,
I'm doing
I
you the
have
solid.
to tell you
yeah,
this so
yeah,
that
yeah.
you remember.
Yeah, like you're
Remember
that.
who you
you're
are.
That, yeah, you're
Culture
that.
vulture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Remember who you are.
I'm the reason why you're gonna be brought back up.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to say that I'm top 3. Like, I know that I am.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
yeah.
man.
He's like, it's just like
Yeah.
I like. I can appreciate how you feel, but I've never felt like that.
Yeah, it's like,
Culture vulture. Culture vulture at its best.
You know?
I can appreciate how you feel, but I wouldn't have a clue, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
Can't
like,
relate.
yeah, this thing is definitely not finished. And I mean, I'm not saying it's within a couple months, within a year.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
it's
they're gonna
just
beef
like,
anytime soon.
They're
but,
not gonna beef anytime soon, but this is definitely not over.
bro.
That's some
Honestly,
boy shit,
because
bro.
rap is the, bro. It's a battle of egos, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and it's about being popular and staying popular.
And from what I heard, a lot of street politics came into play to even get this thing done.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to even do it.
Like Prince was like organizing it, I think.
Yeah, a lot of street politics behind the scenes, making
Like
sure that
like
this was
ghetto
done.
street shit or like just
Like the big
Industry
dogs. No. Oh no. The streets.
like GD
Not
shit.
industry stuff. The industry
Like-
don't
like
care.
GD shit
The
because
industry
of
would
Hoover.
just the industry would just keep feeding it.
Yeah, it would have been like
beef,
GD shit
the
because of
whole
like
thing.
Hoover and stuff, eh?
Yeah, like is a lot of street
GDs.
politics that came into it, saying like this is
Crazy.
we have to do it. It has to get done like this.
Where
This
was
is
it
the
at?
best way. It was in L.A.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Because
LA,
that fucking
Memorial
that
Coliseum.
thing looked fucking crazy. I didn't even,
Amazing.
I didn't even
know
realize that existed.
I didn't even know
Yeah, I
that
didn't
was
know.
They made that for the Olympics, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Full on
But-
Coliseum, bro. Like, looks like it's in Rome and everything.
But yeah, like
There's an arena for
ridiculous.
those two to battle it out.
yeah.
Should have fought to the death in the Kumite.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's
It was just weird, bro. Like just to hear like Drake doing his track list, I'm like, bro, like he's literally like, how would you feel, bro? Like watching this dude that just dish you for a whole album perform it right next to you, like along like a co-headlining. It's just weird, bro.
It's
You-
weird.
and
It's
you asked
weird
this dude to be a
if
part
I
of it.
felt a certain way still.
Yeah.
If we had chopped it up and we were all good, I wouldn't care if he done it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I know that that's the album you put out
It
right
would have
now.
been like Gucci
Yeah, but
Mane.
you can't tell me they didn't come in calculate. They both came in calculated.
Oh, for sure.
Kanye came in like, I'm gonna show you what this catalog's really like, and Drake was like, I'm gonna show you this album where I rap
Yeah.
better than you.
I don't need to show you my catalog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just do my last album.
but let's do it then. Who wins in a versus?
Kanye wins in the verses.
He's,
That's hands down.
Kanye's
Kanye wins
catalog
in the
is
verses.
way too enormous for Drake's, bro.
It is, bro.
I
Drake's
think so
got
too. I agree
Drake's
with
got
that.
songs, but Kanye West
But like,
has
if you
got
compare
albums.
albums,
I'ma
you have
put-
to compare albums,
I'ma
right?
put-
So
I'ma
Kanye
put up-
West 152%.
Nothing was the same. What is that? What album is that better than for Kanye?
nothing was the same.
Yeah. Like, okay, wait. How many albums does Kanye have that Drake can't touch? Like his
All
best.
of them.
At
All
least
of them.
5, bro.
All
Which
of them.
ones? Which ones?
All of them.
I
All
feel
of
like
Oh, well,
my
you can't
Beautiful
say.
Dark
You
Twisted
can't
Fantasy
say. You
is
can't
My
say.
okay.
Beautiful Dark
You can't
Twisted
say
Fantasy.
Yeezus and stuff.
Okay.
Nah, you can't. Yeezus, Drake could
No.
crap
I
on.
feel like my
No, you
Beautiful
can't.
Dark Twisted Fantasy is really good. And
So Mike,
Yeah.
so Dark Beautiful Fantasy, College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreaks, because that's that single
yeah,
shit
actually,
too.
808 and Heartbreak.
but see, 808s and Heartbreaks, Drake could touch.
Nah.
Yeah, he could
Yeah, he
touch with
could.
Take Care. He could. He could touch
Take
that
Care,
with
yeah,
Take
he
Care.
could
That's
touch that
one
He
with
could
album.
take. He could touch that with Take Care, Views,
Yeah.
and
But then
nothing
what
was the
about the other
same.
ones? But what
Yeah.
about the other ones? Nothing.
Yeah, the other ones are hard. Those four:
Bro,
Graduation,
honestly,
Late Registration,
Gee, as soon
College
as you play
Dropout,
Free
and
Graduation
Fire-
sucks.
My
It's
Beautiful
half
Dark
as
Twisted Fantasy is
Discography,
hard.
bro.
Nah,
Like-
it's honestly Kanye could only go. He could only do a versus against either Jay-Z or himself.
Yeah.
But
Who's
even
good at Kanye and Jay?
Kanye?
I think Jay-Z.
Nah, bro.
Kanye's got
I
more
think
hits,
Kanye's
bro.
got it.
I think
Kanye's got
Kanye's
more
got it
hits.
too.
I feel like I
Jigga's
honestly
got
feel
some
like
good shit. It'll be like the Locks versus Dipset, but if Dipset did actual rapping and didn't have like the backtrack.
I feel like
Like, you get what
Kanye
I mean?
can't lose in the verses, bro.
I don't
He
think
can't.
Kanye can lose in the verses. I don't know who can actually go up
No one's
against
Nah,
got
no
his
Kanye.
one
lines,
can, bro.
G.
Because it's not only the last generation, bro. It's this generation too.
It's 3
You know what?
generations.
That's
G.
a really fair point.
He's
Yeah.
right. Kanye's right when he says like he needs one in each field.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
even in
that's
production,
true.
there's not that like we said the three, which is Pharrell, Timbaland, and Kanye.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
So it'll probably be them.
bro. If he went hit
Yeah,
to
but
hit
even
with Timbo,
Kanye-
that would even
he
be a
couldn't
yeah,
battle
even
word.
do it.
it's like
do it,
bro,
bro.
Kanye's like shh. But that's what I mean. Like that's why when he said on Drink Champs, he's like, who do you know that's trying to who's doing what like I'm doing, but then still has to worry about
Yeah,
like
it's
designing
like what
against
you were saying that
Virgil.
last time.
Yeah, you know, like who has to worry about
and then I gotta
designing
worry
against
about-
Virgil? Who has to worry
Yeah.
about putting out a better album than Drake? Who has to worry
Making better
about
shoes than
make-
Nike,
yeah,
all
who
that
has to
kind of crap.
worry about like going head to head in fashion against ASAP,
Yeah.
rapping better than Cole and Kendrick?
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
That's why that
producing better than whoever the name is at the time. You know, like it's crazy, bro. The amount of work this man's put in.
Yeah. He
That's
can't,
why
he
I talk-
can't lose in a versus, bro.
He can't
That's
lose
why I
in
talk-
anything. Like fashion, like who's
Yeah,
touching
yeah,
him?
yeah.
Who's touching him in
I
anything?
mean, I don't
Everything
know.
he does
His
is-
gumboots are my guy.
but bro, everything
But
he
then he
does,
gets everyone to wear it.
everything
Yeah.
he does is fire, bro.
No
And
lie,
it is,
I would
it
wear
is,
his
it's
gum
crazy,
boots.
I'm not
No
gonna lie.
lie. I would wear those gums with these shorts right
See
now.
that, bro. Get that sent to you.
bro, I'm literally keen to tuck my skinny jeans into those gumboots. G.
Bro, those gum boots
Yeah,
are
nah,
hard.
it's not
I
for
really
me.
like
I'm
them.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still like even with the whole Yeezys. I've never really like thought to get a pair of Yeezys.
There's,
the ones
there's
that I
certain
fuck with-
Yeezys I like, bro.
No, the Calabasas.
Yeah, I like Yeezys, but I
Yeah.
just don't like go out of my way. Like not even for retail. Like I
Power
just
Yeah,
kinda
phases
like.
yeah.
the power phases were way more fire than the Yeezys.
The only Yeezy that I like is the boots that he came like he
Those
came
are the
out with.
high
The
ones.
first
the-
ones?
The
the-
high ones,
the
yeah,
the
steel
great
ones.
ones?
Yep.
No,
Oh,
no,
the
with the
Nike
strap.
ones.
Like I
Nah,
think it's
I'm with the
actual
Nike.
boot.
The ones
The only
that
ones
got
are the
the
Nike.
head.
Oh, okay,
it's like
got
a
you.
duck boot. That's
Yeah,
all-
yeah,
That's the
Nah,
only
the-
Yeezy I would wear.
The Nike Yeezys, that's a different story.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want
No,
that.
they weren't the Nike Yeezys. Though.
See,
different.
the
a
Nike
Nike
Yeezys.
Yeezys
Even the
are
Louis
just-
Vuitton,
He's
even
talking
the
about
Louis
boot-
Vuitton
no,
ones.
Yeah.
He's talking about the boots. I think it was like season 2.
Yeah, yeah, I know
That
he's-
was
yeah.
when like
Yeah.
he had like Yachty and shit on that shit.
Sure. But
With,
the,
like,
It was
the
very
weird,
tonal. It was
burnt-
like a very
burnt yellow
tonal
and
time.
shit.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
talking about the Nike Yeezy though, I think that was like a really
The Red October is one of the best shoes ever made.
it's part of history, bro. It's
That's my grail right now. If I had that money, G, I'd have a pair, but I would never wear them.
Yeah, Kanye's crazy.
That shit's going in the cupboard.
I like the
Kanye's
solar
crazy.
reds, the black and the neon green bottom.
Yeah.
I,
Oh,
think-
the blinks.
I really
Yeah,
like
they're
that,
hard, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Kanye. But I don't know. This hasn't really been talked about too much because I found it on this podcast. I forgot to I should really plug the podcast because he's not even like a really big like
Oh, what is it called, G? Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Well versed. Well versed is the one you're supposed to be talking about.
no, the one for Conway.
called like the
the
something-
bucked up
Oh,
Podcast.
That's it.
but I think his name is Sam Buck. So shout out
Yeah.
to you. But he had Conway, and Conway was pretty much saying he's nearing his end to his career, and he probably has, I believe, the next album with Shady, and then 2 more projects, and then that's probably it.
Griselda. Eh?
Okay.
And
I don't think it's with Griselda. He didn't say it was with Griselda. He
Okay.
just said 2 more. He's like, I got 1 with Shady, and then I got 2 with Empire, and then that's
Oh,
it.
and then he's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt everybody, but like Conway's like my favorite rapper, so like I got to chime in on this one, like first. So, in my opinion, I feel like he's been fucked around with labels. I feel like he's been like fucking. He's been promised things, but haven't been given those things. Like, this was supposed to happen, but then this happened and it didn't happen. That's why I feel like he's sort of over like the whole industry thing. So he's just pretty much gapping rap because I feel like he's over it. Because like you think about it, like Westside Gun's output was crazy. His like Conway's is closely followed, but not as big. And then Benny's was bigger than Conway's. Like, you get what I mean? And then like what? I think all 3 of them were signed to Shady. No, probably Westside Gun and Conway were signed to Shady. When, if you think about it, they all should be releasing stuff at the same time. You get what I mean? It was pushed like really to the side. And like what? Conway had 1 album. I think it was last year. Or was it this year?
No, he's put out 2, I think, last year. I think he put
Well,
out 1 this year.
I don't consider,
Yeah,
But
La
no.
I don't consider La Macanina as a album. I consider the God one as that's his first Shady album, and then the La
From King to
Macanina.
God.
I'm gonna say right
and
now,
then the La Macanina wasn't.
I'm gonna say right now, it's not label stuff.
I don't think
Because
it's
there's
good
no,
stuff either.
there's no way he can
Nah.
What do you
do.
reckon?
Bro, since he's been with Shady, he's dropped albums and projects, and anything he wants, besides the album, he's done it.
Yeah.
La Macanina wasn't on Shady.
Empire, like he'll put stuff out through Empire, which is
but
for everyone that's
he said
listening
the first
is a
Shady
distribution.
album was the
Yeah, but bro, you're not allowed to. What he's doing is like no artist can do what he's doing.
Okay.
Like they wouldn't like even with West, like the fact that West was in his deal and then still putting out stuff through Empire. It's
okay,
not
I
things
gotcha.
that people can do.
Oh, okay.
And
What I think it is, bro, you know what I think it is? I think it's,
Over the rap shit.
yeah, but reason being is because I feel like when you know that you're that guy, everyone else knows you're that guy, but you're not seeing the fruit of you being that guy.
You're not the hot one.
Nah, bro, it's disheartening, bro. And it's like that for any artist. And I feel like when
Look
you're
at
at
Absol.
that point,
Look at Absol.
exactly, bro. Look at Absol, same thing. But I feel like with Conway, he's probably the most gifted
He's my favorite rapper. Bro.
rapper
yeah,
in the world right now, bro.
yeah, I was thinking about it too, bro. Like he has to be. He's in all time conversations.
I think
Bro.
Benny's still better than Kanye.
Nah, he's not, bro.
Bro, that's
Benny's
I don't
not.
think so either.
I've told you
I don't
guys
think
since
so
day
either.
one, G. I've told you
You know-
guys since day fucking one, bro. Conway.
Who said it too?
What? Who?
Me.
Yeah. But I've told you fucking guys, G. They're like Conway's the one, G.
Nah, yeah, I feel like that too. Like you, and because the thing is that like as of late too, I've been watching like heaps of their videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bro, the thing about Conway is that he doesn't have to do anything else but rap,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, bro.
They can see to him too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But see,
Like Wes always
Oh,
says.
bro.
Wes always says the best rapper out of Buffalo ever. Like
Yeah.
no one is Conway. I mean, it's his brother. But Benny said too, like on the Joe Budden podcast, he said, who raps better, you or Conway? He's like, he turns to his boys like, what did I say the other day? He's like, Conway raps better than me.
Even
You know,
even
like,
Benny
so-
says it. Benny says it in a skit on one of the Conway fucking tapes, bro.
Yeah.
And they're like it has the full song of like Conway barring out, and then it's just like Benny. He's like, yo, like honestly, out of any single fucking rapper, like any single top tier rapper, like I put fucking Conway above them.
Yeah.
You know, which is fucking dope. For like,
I
fucking,
feel like Conway
you know,
can rap better than everyone right now.
I think, yeah.
Conway's it, G.
Yeah, anyone.
Legit.
Conway's it.
But
bro.
that's honestly what I think it is, bro. I think it's purely
But,
the work I'm putting in.
yeah.
So what
I
is-
think-
I'm not
it's
seeing the
I
fruit
think
of it.
I think I think the other thing is when you peek behind the curtain a little bit, because he said it. Like I heard him on the interview. He's like, you know, it's funny when you start to see these people in another light. You
Yeah.
know, these people. Some of these people
Some
that were
rap
once
shit,
your
G.
idols. They're not
And
like
some of the
he's
people
seen
that
it.
are
He's seen
closest
it.
to
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and you have
He's
so
seen-
much love for.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think like the
fuck
people
is, bro.
closest to him, as well as what he thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It just didn't.
yeah.
It just wasn't. And especially, bro, you could imagine with the stuff that's happened in his life, of how real life is in itself to him. You know what I mean? With everything that he's gone through, so I could see how you could be a little like, nah, this isn't
this
for
ain't-
me anymore.
Yeah,
Like, cause it just doesn't bring me.
the same.
It doesn't
joy
bring
it
me
once brought
anything. Yeah, it
There's a
doesn't
lot of
bring me
rappers that have
anything.
done that shit too. It's just like they get to a certain tier and they're just like over it.
This isn't as
Yeah.
far as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, this is the sport that I want to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, who wants to go toe to toe these days? And Conway's a guy that wants to go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Who wants to go toe to toe these days? No one
No
really.
one does. The only thing they want to go toe to toe with is
Money,
Yeah.
yeah,
Money
who's gonna
or
get the most
numbers, bro.
stream?
Yeah,
that's-
everything.
how many streams you got though?
Yeah, for sure.
How many awards
Everything's,
you got?
bro. Like,
And
What
so-
numbers are you doing? That's the only thing.
And I
you
think
care
that's
about.
the essence that got lost throughout this DSP era is
Yeah.
oh yeah,
the competitiveness of like I'm a better MC than you type thing. And
it takes your love
Yeah.
away from it. Like, even speaking for me, like I said too, like maybe us as artists are the reason why like music's getting devalued as well.
100%.
Because it's like we're moving off a DSP, we're moving
bro.
off this thing where it's like you feel like you have to put a song out every month.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to feel like you put
Or-
out a song out every month.
You feel like
stay
you have to put a
relevant
song
type
out
thing.
that has a certain sound, bro.
Yeah,
It's funny that you mentioned that because I found myself doing that even just recently.
yeah,
Like writing because I thought writing a certain way because I
some
thought
hot
that
shit.
people would listen to it,
Yeah.
rather than just writing something that I love to write.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Just barring out because I feel like I want to bar out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, nah, I gotta fit into the certain thing because that's what people will play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, us as artists, we're helping devalue music by what we're doing in a sense.
Yeah, bro.
Because to put out a song every month,
It's almost like
it just,
vaccine
like, bro,
mandates, G.
like these days, I don't know.
Hey, you just made a fucking podcast like that. Thank you.
These days, bro, like you put something out and then people are asking what's next. They're not even taking the time for what's now.
No, yeah, for sure.
They're talking about what's next. They're not talking about
It's
what's
so
now.
fast, bro. No one's gonna listen to a whole album. They're
Bro,
gonna listen
like-
to songs. They're only just gonna listen. They're gonna listen to playlists, and it's gonna have 45 songs of just random shit, and it's just
Yeah.
gonna jump.
I think it's because it's just so easy to access music now.
Right,
that,
music
like,
is so accessible.
It is
bro.
it is good and it's bad,
Playlists
right?
more
Like
than albums now, bro.
but it's just like then it comes down
honestly.
it comes down to us like as people that create music to not
Exactly,
to not
bro.
like
But it's crazy too because like even saying that too from the whole streaming era stuff is that like I get bored with albums now too.
oh yeah,
Instead
that's
of,
what I was
like,
saying.
I used to go
Ka-
buy like a CD, bro.
Bro, when was the last time you listened to Kanye's album front to back?
Donda.
No. When did you listen to Donda front to back last?
When it dropped. Oh, last.
Yeah.
Front to back.
Probably
Yeah,
when it first
even when
came
it
out.
dropped.
It was,
Bro, we don't
literally
listen
for a
to
month,
music
but then
as long as we used to.
it was a month, and that was it.
We don't listen to music as long as we used to. I used to
And I don't
dissect
have
an
a car
album for
now.
like 3 months.
Nah,
now
for
I don't
sure.
need
I used to do the same. Like I remember, sorry, I keep hitting the mic. The last podcast we done where we talked about like groups and stuff, and then like I left and I was playing Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I didn't even listen to that whole album on the way home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, nah,
This
next
is
song, next
back
song.
on my-
Same with
next
Drake.
song, like,
Drake
yeah.
and Kanye dropping this year, and even Cole. Cole's probably. I feel like I probably listen to Cole's album more than Drake and Kanye's.
I think so too. I'm the same.
If I'm being,
You know
completely
why?
honest.
Because
And
initially
also-
I didn't, bro.
And also
That's-
Vince
that's why I
Staples'
listen
album.
to it.
I listened to Vince Staples' album more than those.
I forgot that drop.
I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
such a good album.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite albums this
I'm
year.
not gonna lie. Like my playlist is fire, so I just listen to my playlist.
But that's what,
What
I
have
mean,
you got?
though.
That's what I mean. Like you only have
Bro,
singles.
I come from the
yeah.
era of wanting to be a rapper so I can put out an album.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm not a
so I
rapper
can
that
put out
wanted
singles
to. I'm not a rapper that wanted to be a rapper to put out this single.
so that I could make a playlist.
I remember buying
Yeah.
a CD and just getting these credits,
Yeah.
those books
Reading
that you slide
shit.
out
Yeah,
of.
bro.
Yeah,
Reading
bro.
the
You know,
leaflet,
who
bro.
produced this,
Who wrote it,
who
yeah.
did the credits, who's this dedicated to.
Stories and shit, bro. Folding it out. There's a poster in the middle, bro. That shit was
Honestly,
fire. G.
that's the thing that I really miss about that era. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I just miss like diving into an album and really
bro.
like
I was
wanting
buying
to.
a hard copy, bro.
But and like sitting there with intent, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had to
intently
listen to
to something
on your
not,
CD player.
But
See,
like,
like
you
with
can,
this Russ and
bro,
Rick Ross album, I was listening to them while I was doing something else, bro. Like
you can
Yeah.
I was
tell.
at work,
Yeah.
bro.
you
I
know what
know-
I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
driving to go Christmas shopping or
But
something.
you can tell Rick Ross kept the same formula he always does. In
Oh,
the era.
yeah.
Like he was doing the era that we love.
Yeah.
And he did it for the whole project, you know.
Yeah,
but like, you can tell with Drake, he doesn't make albums in the sense of it being a complete album.
And it's not a
He's already said he
cohesive-
has to cater to so many
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
So I haven't got an album like Views. We haven't got an album like Views for maybe Scorpion.
I said
Yeah,
I didn't like
Scorpion was
Scorpion.
fire.
Scorpion
as much.
was good. It was still complete to me. Whereas this new album, it just feels like too catered everywhere.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of songs just thrown.
Yeah, it felt like the ones where he says this is a mixtape.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like one of the ones where it was a thought out thing.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't even think the sequencing of an album is really being thought out like it used to
Nah,
be.
That's what I
it's
was
not, bro.
saying. Like with the Drake album, it didn't feel as cohesive as Take Care. If you're reading this,
Like
or
I just
Nothing
don't
Was the
think
Same, or-
people think about sequencing anymore.
They don't,
Yeah.
bro. They
Like,
think about this record.
I don't
gonna
need-
pop,
like-
this is gonna pop.
Yeah, like I'm not even talking about an album in a sense of like, yo, I want a concept. I want it to be like a story from. No, I don't
Like
need that, but I
musically,
need
you
some
know?
thought to be put into an album.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like,
Yeah, I want the full.
I want it-
I want a movie.
yeah, I want it like sequenced in a place of care, in a place of like this. You like
You
we
put
see-
that there for a reason.
It's what Adele was saying. Like, don't put the thing where it's like you press play and then it shuffles through my album. Like, I didn't put out an album for it to be shuffled. I put an album so it can be listened to in sequence.
Front to back,
Like
front to
I want
back.
that outro to
Like,
carry
bro.
on to the next
Yeah,
intro.
Like,
that's
we're
another
Put it,
thing,
bro,
right?
we're putting up
Yeah.
music on these
if someone,
DSPs.
hold on. Hot take. If someone puts out an album and you go onto Spotify or Apple Music or whatever and you shuffle play that thing, you're an evil person.
No,
Yeah,
I play
don't
from
talk-
start to finish,
hey.
but I turn shuffle off. And
Don't
I
talk to
start
me
from
about.
start to
Don't talk to me
finish.
about music if you shuffle.
If you
shuffle albums.
bro,
You don't get the full. You
Bruh.
don't get the full square and the full movie, bro.
Not at all.
Like I said,
Right.
I love watching movies, bro. I love Tarantino, all that sort of shit. So that's why I sort of like watch listen to albums, start to finish. Not anymore. Like certain people I do, like West Side Gun and like fucking like hot like rappers that I like. But like back in the day, you had to listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you have to watch a movie from fucking start to finish. Now you can just watch wherever the fuck you want.
Right.
And
It
it's
just-
way fucking different.
It's just disheartening to see like
ADD
these
kids, bro.
these DSPs that like house music and built their business of music not even understand not even
They don't understand
hold the
music,
value
bro.
of music anymore.
exactly.
Yeah, but
You know
how
what I
crazy
mean?
is that? Like, we have these DSPs that do that, but then you can watch a full podcast on it, which is like what 2 hours long.
Yeah, but
That's still
that's
mind-blowing, but
because
someone's gonna sit there and watch
they
that.
value podcasts more than music
Yeah, which
right
is
now.
crazy.
100%.
Podcast is the new music, bro.
100%.
More
We
information.
live in the information generation, bro.
Yeah.
And it's easier to watch someone
Talk about it.
than listen to it.
And
Yeah.
read. You know
It's
what I mean?
easier to watch someone review an album, bro,
Yeah.
than it is to sit there and listen to the
That's
album.
honestly
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Pin drop, like a pin drop.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shout out pin drop.
an opinion that you appreciate is enough for you to be like, all right, I'm gonna listen
Yeah.
to this whole
And pin
project.
drop's crazy. He'll give
Yeah.
Kanye
Oh,
West
should I
like
watch this movie? Hold on a second. I'll just check a
Yeah,
review. or
yeah, it's
something.
true.
That's
you-
me with video games, bro. Like, should I buy this video game? Like,
I love
hold
when
on,
people
let me
say-
do this review first. you
Yeah,
know?
I love when people say they don't like something because then that gives me like no expectations going into it, and
Yeah, I wanna suss
I
it
usually
out.
think it's like it wasn't that bad. It's all good. Like
Yeah.
They're those haters though. Half those people are those haters that just like critique every single little thing. It's just like, oh, this sucks because of this reason. And it's just like, you had a bad experience, or you just hate things.
But real quick, I know we're
Just
going
like-
out of time, but like talking about like stuff that somebody didn't like. Well, I didn't like was Tory Lanez's new album.
you didn't like it.
Did not.
I
like
haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't listened to it, but I've heard a lot of. You're the
Yeah.
first person that I heard that had a bad review.
Yeah.
I've only heard good reviews.
I love
where?
Tory Lanez, bro, but I
it's
didn't like.
but I knew what it was as well. I don't need to check it out because I know it's an 80s themed album.
well,
Oh, okay.
So
it's fully 80s themed.
it's dope. It's a good concept, bro. Like
80s
you
rap
know,
or 80s
it's
singing?
cool. But the thing is,
Singing.
the
Oh, so
weekend,
my guy trying to sound like The Weeknd.
the weekend
Yeah.
has just done it
Oh, shit.
so great that like
My guy's trying to sound like the
when
Cure.
I listened to the Tory Lanez, because I think I went in with a little bit of a higher expectation. You know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
you like Tory
'Cause
too.
I love Tory Lanez,
Yeah,
and when I listened to that, it was sort of like, man, there was nothing that stuck to me. But when I listened to the Weekend albums, like, yeah, like this is what 80s feels like.
Yeah.
you know. And when you listen to the Tory Lanez album, I felt like it's something that like trying to emulate the 80s.
yeah.
You know, and
couldn't do it.
couldn't do it.
Couldn't
Yeah.
do it
It's like
justice.
I don't know if it's the processing
Wasn't
or the
pure.
mixing.
It wasn't pure. It wasn't pure enough.
It wasn't
He
pure.
went out of his way to write an 80s album when The Weeknd just liked the sound and then just fucking
Yeah.
jammed with it, and it just
Like-
happened to be that sound.
Which are like sonically, bro, it's amazing. Like the Weeknd's album with the 80s stuff, you know, it sounds like it was straight coming from the 80s, but the Tory Lanez one, it sounds like it's made this
Someone
year.
trying to make a 80s album.
yeah, 100%.
True.
But I've only listened to it once, but you know, it might grow on me.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah,
Probably
for
going to
sure.
be poos.
I'll give it a try. I'll listen to it, but I haven't really been on like since Daystar. I liked the
Daystar. I like Daystar.
I like
Daystar
Daystar.
too. Daystar was fire.
But since then,
Race to the most shot.
I mean, I just wish like there wasn't this dark cloud over everything.
Yeah, what album was it when he did Old Thing to Old Love?
The show?
Daystar.
No, what was the album when he fucking made Old Love dance?
Oh.
Hold on, it's not Daystar. Daystar's done with Pricey, right? That song. This is Pricey.
No, like what? So like, what was his last like good album before that shit happened? You know what I'm talking about? Eh?
Oh yeah, it was Loner. I think it was Loner.
Oh, Loner.
No, that was
yeah,
after.
Yeah.
That's after.
Yeah,
that.
Loner was after. But that's the
after
album where he's
accident.
got like, he references it in every single song.
Oh.
Then you do it in Daystar too.
Nah.
That's when he said
He
like
did it
how
a bit
you
in
gonna-
Daystar.
Oh no, yeah, he did. Sorry,
Yeah.
yes, he did. No,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
That's where he said like how you got shot in the foot with no broken limbs or tendons or some shit.
Yeah, that was on Daystar.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah, I just wish it was gone. I honestly wish it was gone because it honestly looks like it's heading nowhere. Like I don't
Yeah, why is
like
it keep coming up?
surely like
Sure,
something
they would've
has to
squashed
have
it.
come out of that. This
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
Well,
accident
he's
by now.
going to trial, isn't he? January 13th, from what I've heard.
Okay, well then
Like, he had his court date
I
today.
spoke too soon. We'll wait it out still and continue
talk
to
about
drop
it next
music.
year.
Continue to drop music until January, and then we'll see if there's actually a verdict for all this. Cause yeah, but yeah, I mean, the last one that I liked was Daystar, but
Well, what's in Daystar like? Let me have a look. I really like Daystar too. I think.
yeah.
Oh, Money Over Fallout, bro. That song is crazy.
I like when Tory raps.
Yeah.
I like when Tory.
Yeah.
I do.
None of the '80s stuff, man. Come on,
Yeah.
Stick to what you're good at, bro.
100%. I want Dimelo. I want Blow.
Oh,
Diego.
I can do with some R&B from Tory though.
Yeah, I could do some
Yeah.
R&B, but
Chicks Tape 1 and 2 for me.
I like Chicks tapes, but I even like his more original R&B stuff.
Like
Needs to
say
leave the samples alone, especially the cool samples. Like I get what he's trying to do, bro, and like I get what these new rappers are trying to do with like all these old.
He can't
samples
do a
of, like,
Chicks tape
My
anymore.
Nah, he
Childhood.
can't.
He could never do a Chicks tape
Please-
anymore. Like
please
no
don't fucking do
artist
it
will
again,
risk it.
bro.
nah.
Even if he's cleared from this verdict and he's seen as innocent, he still can't do a Chicks tape
Nah,
anymore.
it's got an
Because
album, mate.
hey,
But see,
Bro,
but,
it's still like
bro,
an
Jerry
album.
Jerry Sprunger,
Oh yeah.
bro, that song is hard
Levi,
as
I
hell.
want you to listen to Cruel Intentions, bro.
No.
That mixtape.
No way.
I reckon that Tory Lanez will win you over.
Is it
that.
on
But
streaming?
see, but then that's what
Is it on
makes
streaming?
half of your opinions
It's
invalid,
on,
bro.
it's on SoundCloud.
because you don't
Because you
check it
keep
out.
going, nah, not going to.
No, it's because I know what I like and it's not him.
Bro, honestly, if you don't like the Tory Lanez like stuff
Pause.
now, go back to his very first couple of things, bro.
It's not him.
Gee, you
It's
didn't,
him.
Gee, you didn't have to say pause, G, to make me sound like that. There's a reason why both of those fucking guys are wearing wrestling t-shirts right now, eh? Fucking hell.
Pause. Cruel Intention. Have a listen, and you'll get it. It's just like it's great.
Yeah, G, I'll listen to it on the way home.
4-minute drive.
And don't you dare put it on shuffle.
What's the song called? Cruel Intention.
It's a
Is
whole
it-
EP.
Oh, it's an EP. Okay.
It's a whole EP.
Oh
called
wait,
Cruel
is that the
Is it
one?
on streaming?
Is that the,
In for it?
yeah.
Acting like.
He's not gonna like that.
Called 45.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not gonna like that.
It's R&B and rap.
He's not gonna like. He doesn't like R&B like that. If he likes R&B, it's like black.
It's the weekend.
It's like
Spooky
it's
stripping
dark.
music.
It has to be like.
I listen
He
to
don't, he
dark
don't
music,
like
G.
he don't
Black.
like he doesn't like Bryson Tiller. He
doesn't
doesn't like
love-
Party Next Door. He doesn't like
Oh, man.
that
Oh,
type
so
of R&B.
I don't have to listen to it?
Nah, I don't listen to that one.
You
Okay,
tell-
so...
But
Yeah,
you can't say that you can. But don't. But not listening to it. Don't then
Don't.
say it's trash. Because
He did the Bryson Tiller. Don't. No.
don't, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just can't. It's like
Yo.
me saying. It's like me saying. I don't know.
So how's about this?
It's
So
like me saying middle
No,
music's trash, but
oh.
I don't listen to middle.
Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, hold up. So the next time Tory Lanez drops an album,
Are we gonna review it?
yep.
And you're
And
not
I'll
going to put
listen
it on
from,
shuffle.
from start to fucking finish, bro.
100%.
Nah.
Just
yeah.
for you cunts. And I said the C word again because you guys are worth it.
You guys are-
Them two, eh?
Oh, jeez. Is there anything else?
That's all, man. I just wanted to say, like, talking about albums that dropped this week. It was. Oh,
This is our first time we've
recently.
done.
I
it's our first
did
time
think
we've
of one
done-
other thing during it, but we don't have enough time. I don't think there's too much that we had to say. But the Travis Scott's interview.
I haven't watched it.
I actually haven't watched it.
Okay, well
What
that's
What
about
was Charlamagne?
I got one.
yeah, it was
I haven't
Charlamagne.
watched it.
I got one. Did you guys
Has to be
listen
quick,
to? Did you guys listen to the RZA X Flatbro Zombies plug?
I seen it, but I haven't listened to it.
Fire. Listen to it. You're welcome.
Okay.
Anyway,
Nah, it's trash.
back to it.
I don't like Rizzo.
Hang on. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Exactly. Millennials.
Any final sign offs? Start with Dead Skin Insane.
Shout out Starter Sam. Shout out 6 Degrees for fucking holding us down and
That's a
holding
fact.
holding everybody down for the last 5 years, including the last 2 years of this Corona shit. Shout out Ever Defining for the hard work. And shit. Shout out Gene.
Hey, yo, thank you. But I'm gonna pass that on. Shout out Keegan, man, making it happen.
Yeah, shout out to
Editing these
Keegan.
Episodes every week.
The man behind the lens.
You know what it
And
is.
the man got a fresh cut.
Big
Fresh
dog.
cut in the
But
building.
But yeah, if you guys got any opinions about Rick Ross, or actually, I want to hear more about Russ. If you got any
Gee.
opinion about
Fuck
Russ,
Russ, bro.
and that
Gee.
album, comment down
Best
below.
WWE
man, you know.
theme song.
Oh yeah, let's do best WWE
Razor
theme song real
Ramon.
quick.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Razor
it's
Ramon,
not,
G.
G. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, G. Full
Razor
stop.
Ramon.
I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho as one of my favorites. I'm not saying the best, but one of my favorites. Chris
Right.
Jericho.
I would
Stone
say
Cold
if
Steve
I'm
Austin,
if I'm 100% honest, it would be the game's intro.
It's time to play.
Yeah, without
that's
doing
all-
the,
that's-
without doing the
that's-
cheat code ones, because obviously The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, goated.
What about Randy
Theme
Orton?
song.
Ooh, Chavo.
Good one.
Fire. Fire.
Yeah, hot.
Oh,
Gee,
people,
Legion
that's,
of Doom.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
obviously you see
Kane.
us in the WWE
Oh,
match right now.
Undertaker, iconic.
I did not like.
say
See,
that.
I was young when I was watching Undertaker do that entrance,
Yeah.
but it freaks me out. I watch
Ah,
it every
yeah.
time, bro. I always have
Oh,
to
the
turn my
Wolfpack
light
G.
on, bro.
See, I used
Yeah,
to
Wolfpack's
cry.
a
I used
crazy
to cry
one.
when
Most
Undertaker
iconic.
came out.
Wolfpack's a crazy one.
Goldberg. Not because of the song, but because of the entrance with the sparkles.
I
and
really
shit.
like HBK ones, bro.
No. Best theme music is Ric Flair.
The Royal entrance,
Ah,
yeah.
Ric Flair, full stop, because it's so slow.
Yeah.
Fire.
That is crazy.
Exactly.
It is
And he
crazy.
walks so slow out, bro. Fire.
He's
Yeah.
that old, he walks so slow, man.
He's old.
Well, I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining us on the Wellverse
Yes,
podcast,
sir.
presented by Ever Defining, recorded at 6 Degree Studios.
You heard me.
And we haven't signed off unless Gene signs it off. So,
Hey, man, keep informed, stick with us, we'll keep you well versed.
yeah.